Girl, don't you quit. Do not quit. I know that life has been knocking you around lately. I know that you might be dealing with a job loss. You might be dealing with a sickness. You might be dealing with someone who you're actually a caretaker for. Maybe life is just lifing, right? Maybe your bills are starting to change colors like mine and you're getting discouraged. Money's running out. But I'm here to tell you today that do not quit, that your life matters, that you matter, that life has not and God has not brought you too far for you to give up now. Sometimes I know I thought about life, and maybe you have too, that life is just supposed to be on cruise mode, especially when times are good, right? I mean, life is going along, it's cruising along. Maybe, you found the love of your life and, everyone's healthy and the job is good and money's right and you're taking vacations. And, we're in that season and we're so grateful and we're just like, yeah. And then another season hits, something changes, and we find ourselves maybe in one of the situations I described, or another situation. Maybe you didn't get approved for a job. Maybe you got kicked out of school. Maybe you just don't know what's going on in your life right now, and you're just flutterbugging around. Life is not supposed to be smooth sailing, and I know it's really hard to hear, and that's why sometimes we want to quit. We want to give up. I sit here right now. My own story is I was waiting to film a video where, I usually have my bun on and I'm all cleaned up, but I just was sitting here and I'm like, you know what? Let me just speak from the heart, because I know so many women, especially Black women, that are going through so much stuff right now. I am recovering from a head cold. I was at a conference last week that I just inserted myself in, networking for 3-4 days. Follow-ups, a mock interview, all this stuff. Mama is tired, okay? And my body was like, you're tired. And so I was waiting to get better to film this video, but I'm like, no. Life can sometimes knock the wind out of us, but sis, I want you to keep going. I want you to know that you're still in it. I don't want you to confuse delay with defeat. You are not being left behind. This is just a season that you're going through, and you will not be here long. Even though right now you might feel like it's taking forever, I'm telling you, I'm with you. I sat here yesterday and I thought that, and many of you know that I've been unemployed since the end of March, and I was calculating my unemployment, and I realized that, oh my God, I only have 2.5 months. So I'm now sitting here like, okay, I don't have a job. I don't have any hot leads. And so again, I'm not here to really talk about me. I'm here to talk about you and to tell you that you're not alone. Maybe you are doing life alone like right now. Maybe you don't have any friends or someone that you can talk to about the things. But sis, I'm here to tell you to keep going, and you can do it. We will look back at this moment and we will, I wouldn't say laugh, because nothing about this moment is funny, but we're going to go, damn, I really did it. I pushed through. And sis, I am encouraging you. I am telling you to push through. I want you to continue to watch my videos, because I am all about moving forward. And if you know me to know that I always talk about not doing everything at once, but doing the next doable step. For me, I have to focus on healing from this cold and this sickness. That's my first doable step, right? For you, it might be something else. But I want you to know that don't think about the whole situation. Think about your whole doable step. And one other thing I want you to really think about is the fact that one of the reasons why I can navigate my day, I'm not going to say weeks. I don't have necessarily a plan right now for the next year or so, because right now I'm doing life, if I'm honest, one day at a time. But I'm telling you this, and I don't know what you do daily, but if you don't have a practice, especially if you're doing life alone, or maybe you're not doing life alone, like I said, you just can't talk to anybody about the things you're going through. You're holding it in. Number one, I don't want you to hold it in. I want you to find somebody, whether that's your pastor, whether that's a mentor, a friend. Maybe that's somebody that's not in your circle, or maybe it is, and you've been faking the funk and you've been just showing up like everything's okay. No. Take that mask off, because a lot of times when we, and I have a head cold, by the way, and that's what this is, but sometimes what those of us that have acute ailments is because we hold so much stuff in, and our body keeps score. There's actually a book called Our Bodies Keep the Score, and it introduces all of these chemicals and all of this toxicity into our body because we're not speaking it out. We're not letting it go. And we may not have anybody, but I'm encouraging you to find somebody. Or if you have nobody, I'm here to just tell you that I have God. And if I didn't have God, I promise you, I would not be here. I would not be on YouTube. But I say all this to say that, number one, acknowledge how you're feeling and get it out. Number two, I want you to find a spiritual practice. And then the last thing I want to tell you is that when I wake up in the morning, y'all, if I do not say my prayers and if I do not speak over my life before I open my email or before I talk to somebody or before I open a crazy letter like this one that I got today, I don't know. Right? So I want to just encourage you to speak over your life. I'm going to link one of the things, again, whether you're a Christian or not, is beyond the story. And maybe you have your own version, and good. You have your own version if this isn't for you, but find one that works for you. Joel Osteen had these great I am scriptures, and I would lean into that. Or I would lean into something that I got from my pastor. And I have created for you all a confidence reset guide. But here's one of the things that I do every morning. Here's my mantra. I wake up and before I get out of bed, I say my prayers. That's number one. Number two, and it's not a long prayer. It's 5 minutes or less. I'm not in bed all day long. You don't need a long time to talk to God. All you need to do is to talk to God. You don't need to read the whole Bible in the day, and you don't need 15 words. All you need is one word from God. Can I get an amen on that? My word is Philippians 4:13. I have stood on that word and I'm still standing on this word that says it is not my strength, it is God's strength that is keeping me every day. And then I say my mantras, whether it's the ones that Pastor Joel Osteen says or it's something like this. So I want you to stop. A lot of you watch my videos on your cell phone. And I want you to stop or come back to this section. Okay, I'm going to put sections in this video, and I want you to repeat after me. This has nothing to do whether you're a Christian, you're an atheist. Repeat after me right now. I will have no lack. I will make it to the next green pasture. I will have divine direction. My soul will be perpetually restored. I will have peace along the way. I will have assurance even in the darkest times that this too shall pass. And you got this. God's got you. The universe has got you. You are still here. If you are not dead, God is not done. So keep going. I love you. I'm praying for you all. And in the comments field, I want you to put what's one thing you're refusing to give up on right now. Put it in the comments field so we can love on you. And maybe, again, you don't have anybody. We are here. All right. Love you. See you in the next video. God bless. Take care of yourself. And remember to download the Confidence Reset Sheet.